We will be analyzing the poem The Harlot's House by Oscar Wilde. In our analysis, we'll be focusing on the following aspects: a summary, the speaker, the tone, the language, the theme, and the message. The poem is about a couple taking a walk late at night. They walk past this house called the Harlot's House. Through the window, they can see people dancing in a mechanical way that reflected the industrialization of society in the Victorian age. The dances in their various forms lack life and only reflect death. We watched the ghostly dancers spin to sound of horn and violin, like black leaves wheeling in the wind. The men that are lured into the house became the ghostly dancers, who, like the harlots, became dead black leaves dancing in the parlor. The people who were engaged in the dance were living a dead life according to the husband. The poem describes the couple's evening, but we still hear about the couple's feelings about their evening. It is a story about true love turning to lust, which is a path to spiritual death for those who enter the harlot's house.
The speaker. The speaker is the husband. We hear his point of view, for example, but she heard the violin and left my side and entered in. However, he speaks on behalf of both of them, he and his partner. He addresses them as we, for example. We caught the treat of dancing feet, we loitered down the moonlight street. The tone. The tone of the poem is dark and mysterious because of the described setting. For example, the moonlight street and the fact that they are walking by Harlot's house in the middle of the night. Also, the way the dancers are described as ghostly dancer, black leaves wheeling in the wind, slim silhouetted skeletons, clockwork puppet, horrible marionette, and the shadow ceased to wheel and whirl. This symbolizes the death of the evening and those participating in it, which is the opposite of respected Victorian life. The language. The language is difficult and complex. For instance, the use of the three dance reference arabesques, quadrille, and saraband, and these are formal dances not used by lower class society. There are symbols for death, such as black leaves, silhouette skeletons, and phantom. There are 13 stanzas. There are 3 lines in every stanza. The rhythm scheme is AAB.
In relation to the Victorian era, we get a clear comparison of women's roles at the time via the difference between the couple walking versus those that are already in the harlot's house. The division of female roles between upper/middle class and those of lower class society is clear from the poem. The author stands with his wife, the Victorian innocent housewife. The couple walk into the brothel and watch the other side of society, the prostitutes and their customers. Seeing that impure women working in this way is a form of death to Victorian society. The theme of life to death, from the progression of love to lust, is developed from a walk on the gaslit pavement of civil society, and entering the walk of life within the brothel that only leads to death. The message. There is a dark side to life if you walk off the pavement, trading love for lust, as it will only lead to death. The followers of Victorian lifestyle are shown to be hypocrites as they secretly follow another lifestyle that is counter-Victorian ideals.